Good morning. Welcome to the Asylum Mornings right here on Hellfire Radio. It is Diego and Avella. Tuesday. We almost didn't get in this morning. It's kind of we were laboring this morning. Got a little different setup. You're in studio this morning, looking like Slim Shady. I like it. You got
it's cold and miserable.
It's like 40, 45 outside right now. It's like 45. Cold. It's not quite miserable yet. I have a few more days to wear some shorts. But then after that, we're going to have to.
I got my workout clothes on to be able to boot scoot from here to the gym, and it's freaking cold.
I'm sorry. Did you say boot? Did you say boot scoot?
Boot scoot.
No, no, that is not something that adults say, is it?
Well,
no, it's really not. Good morning, Jay. How you doing this morning, bro?
Apparently, I'm 10 this morning. So.
No. Yeah, it happens. It's definitely a situation. So just getting you caught up on anything you might have missed overnight. I called my shot. When I walk out of a room,
so bad.
When I say things, they stick, right? As the last thing I said to you before you left yesterday, I said, we'll see you later. Fuck your Saints. You're going to lose in overtime, even though they were up or they were down.
You said, I hope you lose in overtime.
I said, I hope the Saints lose in overtime.
And I didn't get to stay and finish because both y'all pansies is passing out. So Cruz took me home because I'm still without a vehicle. This has been like still ongoing topic for
still a hobo, yeah.
So I got to my place and pulled it up on my little laptop, was laid in the bed. Like, this is the strangest thing, watching on a little laptop. And of course, I'm like, please don't go into overtime. Just make a score, or don't let them make a score so I can go to bed. And sure enough, it did. So I don't care if he's a sleeper or not. I messaged you son of a bitch. Quit making these calls. I want to go to bed. But the fact that you already called overtime made me upset. I was like, oh, crap. Now we're going to lose. And we almost did, but we didn't. So.
Almost did. But you guys pulled it out, and now the Saints are unfortunately 3-2, which is worse.
I mean, still not very good.
Yeah, it's worse than a lot of leagues, but it's better than the Niners and the Cowboys for poor Cruz. So that's your sports for this morning, brought to you by my worst nightmares of the Saints having a better record than the 49ers at this point in the season. We still got to play you guys too in New Orleans. Not that that matters anymore. Because,
not really. There's no
because
sound.
of the fans. Yeah, like that whole dome piece is 1,000% because of the fans. What?
It was a noise. Cut it out.
My phone.
Turn your phone off.
My phone.
We are working.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. What do you got? Speaking of music, what do you got going on this morning, information-wise? You got anything?
I am still, like I said, with our downloads, I'm still just dumbstruck at how it's rolling around because it hasn't changed, at least for the number 1 and 2, forever.
Take it a little bit longer than normal. Like I know all of our visuals. What I was gonna say is this is the top 5 singles, right? But now let's let it roll. Let it roll a little bit longer. Just because there's only 2 fucking bands on that thing right now. Thank you, Vato Loco from East LA.
Was that what they call him?
No, I can't remember. He's got a nickname, but I can't remember it right at the top of my head.
Cranberry juice.
Yeah, he's redone it. He's redone one for the Lakers. He's got a Lakers jersey, and he does.
I guess Ocean Spray's giving him some money.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah,
I got to do something stupid and get paid
he did.
for it.
We Are the Champions.
How come Miller Lite hasn't given me and Cruz money? We were all the time recorded doing stupid stuff with a Miller Lite, right?
That's not where you're not wrong. You're not
give
wrong.
Us money.
Yeah, give these 2 some money. Miller Lite, please take them off my hands. I mean, give them some money.
It would go toward the show, but now I'm not taking it back. 1 and 2 again, though. It's still dreams. It's hanging tight. Hi, Auntie. Up early with us. I'm sorry. So early. But you know that's not my favorite thing to do. But yeah, they're still holding tight in number 1 and 2 slots. Like I said, it's just so strange to me that people can't decide which album they wanted to download from. I just don't, maybe they didn't understand that this was the original, or I don't know. They sound the same, but what have you. So the new Shot in the Dark by AC/DC is number 3. Like you said, you're not really a big fan, but it gives you a good throwback feel, very nostalgic AC/DC sound. And apparently the whole album is pretty well
AC/DC-ish.
Follows that suit. Like it's gonna make you very reminiscent. And again, Stevie Nicks, outside from Fleetwood Mac, has her new single, Show Them the Way. Like I was talking the other day, it is a really soft melodic song. Its chorus is kind of her go-to with her old gypsy vibe. And it's real pretty. It's got a lot of quotes in it from some like historical figures. And she's just like a real sweet kind of, everybody, quit your shit, act right kind of song, but in a good way.
And that's a solo. That's a solo album by Stevie Nicks, correct?
Well, actually, with this version, Dave Grohl plays the drums.
So it's gonna be. So it's good. Not that Stevie Nicks isn't a legend in her own rights, but you put Dave Grohl on the kit anywhere, and he could make Taylor Swift sound good.
There was another person of importance that played with her on this one, but I can't remember his name. He was a Dave too.
He's a Dave as well. Dave Mustaine.
Or David, huh?
Dave Mustaine.
What's he do?
What? There's the door. Go out it. Take the other left. Go out the other door, and don't ever fucking come back again.
You like that, did you? Who? And then the rest, pretty much, and it's gonna probably be for a while this passes. Van Halen. Number 5 is Jump. Number 6, Panama. 7, You Really Got Me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get you.
Get out of here.
You drinking the coffee that you made that you
I wanted it so
on.
bad. I really wanted coffee because found my mug finally. It's so cute. It's a giraffe. But there's not a bit of creamer in the studio, and I don't drink black coffee. I can't do it.
I love black coffee. It's good for your endorphins, I think. I read that somewhere. Maybe it's not. Maybe that's the wrong word.
I don't think endorphins is right.
The makes your
it helps you go poop.
No, it's not what I'm looking for here. Yeah, it's not what I'm looking for here.
Antibodies. I don't know.
That's not antibodies. Good. No, we're not doctors, as you can tell on this show.
We're real good at things. So, what did I say? 7, You Really Got Me. And 8, Running with the Devil. 9, Eruption. And then 10, Going Back Through Down.
Morning, Levi.
It goes all the way back into Fleetwood Mac again, just back to back Fleetwood Mac, and then it kind of alternates in between Fleetwood Mac and Van Halen for a while. That's what everybody's getting into right now.
That it is. It's fun. Like we bitch about it constantly. It's just there it is. Look at Keely. She should be my cousin, not yours.
What?
Antioxidants. We are smart. We know words.
No, I'm closer to you. Dad said anti-something.
Anti-establishment.
I was getting close. I knew about anti-establishment.
Thank you, Keely.
Yeah, you know why? Because fuck those balloons.
What balloons? I don't even know what balloons. Now I don't know what you're talking about. I'm looking for the stickers. Of course, I don't have
You
them.
Always loosen them. They were sitting here.
They were literally sitting here. I think I put them back over there on the shelf.
Terrible.
Carwin Inspired. I get the name right every time.
You don't. Sometimes you don't. You just make up stuff.
You're killing me. You're killing me with this. Care to Inspire does all of our merch. Made these cool ass koozies. As you can see, the camera's a little bit further away than normal, and it's got this loser name on the back. But it does have this sweet ass Asylum Productions right here.
That's the coolest name you've ever seen.
You can get customized anything, t-shirts, koozies. She might be even able to do like some tidy whities with Monday through Friday on. Oh, Keely. Let's make this happen. Monday through Friday, tidy whities for Diego and Cruz with the draft on the groinal region right here. Yep. And like instead of saying defense on the ass, it just says Monday through. Get your hands off. It says Monday through because you shed like
and it goes everywhere.
Pony. Yeah, you shed like a pony.
Okay, so is it going to be one pair that says Monday through Friday?
No, hell no. It's going to be 5 pairs. I'm going to buy a brand new pack of tidy whities, right? Mm-hmm. Brand new, out of the box. No streaks, no stains, no tears, no cuts. And that way I can wear Tuesdays on Mondays and it'll be a conversation starter. I'm just going to wear those only around the studio.
I think it's more fun just to have one single pair that says Monday through Friday, and that way someone thinks you just wear that same pair Monday through Friday. That sounds good to me.
Ooh, we're at 8 p.m. Well, thank you for joining in, Jay. Hope you had a good night at work. And, get some sleep to do it all over again. So we're just on the opposite end of that spectrum. Keely said, she got my shirt done. Very nice. I would also take a pair that says Juicy on the ass. Or on the front. Wait, how does that work? Does that work for guys? It's Juicy. I don't know.
Juicy on the butt.
We're running off the rails already right now. Don't forget, October 30th, 31st, and November 1st, I am going to be heading out on a little road trip, Novella. The End of Days tour. It's coming up soon. It'll be Ellefson, Saliva, Killer's Confession, plus many, many other bands. It's a 3-day tour, like I said, from October 30th all the way into November 1st. We're going to Houston, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, and Slidell, Louisiana. Scoops of Mischief from Hellfire Radio will be joining me out there for all 3 days. It's going to be fun. A lot of debauchery, a lot of running around, a lot of interviews, a lot of pictures. We'll be going live quite a bit. For more information, you can go to the Hellfire website, hellfireradio.com, which you see down there on the ticker below. Also, for ticket information, you go to Anthem Entertainment or 434 Management Group's Facebook page. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hope to see everybody out there. You don't want to miss this show. It's going to be the first big concert technically of the season. Technically, right? Because everything else has got canceled. And so it's a big deal. You roll your eyes at me because
I didn't know my eyes.
You did, but you got your own thing. You want to talk about? This is something that you and Cruz are going to be putting on. Old Diego's going to be on a little road trip, and I'm going to be there to hold your hand and keep you away from all the drinks.
I done said I got a tap, I got a limit, I got a schedule for how I'm going to drink so that I behave.
Halloween. Let's talk about it.
So on Halloween night, actually the day of, here in Cookville, Tennessee at Jighead Brewing Company, we're going to have the Halloween celebration where we're going to have 2 live bands, Naughty Input and Sleep Nation will be playing throughout the night. And we'll also have some barbecue from Smoking Paws. It'll be coming down. They got some really good food. So make sure you come and join us, hear some music, get some good grub, and of course some delicious beer from the brewery itself. We're going to have an amazing raffle contest. We'll have 3 different baskets with great items that have been donated by our local sponsors, as well as a costume contest for different age groups, as well as doggos. So make sure you come check that out. Again, it's very local oriented. Everybody who's donated, supported, and sponsored are all local businesses. So we appreciate everyone's participation. By pre-ordering tickets, you can get a mug that'll have the commemorative image on it for the event, as well as a free fill and a free entry into the raffle. So go ahead, click on the Eventbrite section under the event on Facebook, and it'll take you to those tickets so you can get those ordered. Carradwood Inspired, who does our amazing merch, will also be making those mugs as well as t-shirts and other merchandise for the event while we're there for sale in person.
That's right. Now we're gonna have to put an agreement down on the table right now. Mm-hmm. Like you guys aren't gonna make so we're splitting up the Asylum Productions right now, right? It's the first time that we've done road trips, so to speak, on our own. Okay, so you guys are gonna have to bring me back merch from this Halloween. Right? I'm gonna have to have a Stein or a sticker or something, and I'll bring you back merch from the End of Days tour. Deal? I'm gonna bring you back a shirt with my face on it, and then you bring me back like a Stein or some shit with.
It sounds like you're getting the better deal.
Oh, you're definitely getting the better deal.
I know.
I'll sign it and everything for you.
Thanks. Can't wait.
I can take care of all those needs. All those needs. There's a bigger question at hand. And for anybody that's out there listening right now, this is full on show participation right now. So for this Halloween show, you're going to have to dress up. It's a family event. Everybody's dressing up. Even people are dressing up their dogs, which sometimes I don't understand, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. What I want to know is that Cruz and Novella Novella won't put her big girl pants on and make the decision for what her and Cruz are going to be for Halloween. So I need everybody's votes down below. We'll make something in the next coming days. I'll have some kind of poll or some kind of something up by the end of this week to get the votes rolling on what should Cruz and Novella go as a quote unquote couple's costume. Yes. Yes. Yes.
And I'll still just do what I want. So
I still say for my money, it's going to be the chicken and the Colonel. Yeah.
I don't want to be a chicken.
The chicken and the Colonel. The chicken and the Colonel. We're gonna get people voting on this shit. Peggy. Oh, yes, we have a winner.
I couldn't get my hair up like that.
You don't have to worry about your hair. You just gotta look. Just make sure you got your purple shoes on. and your jean jorts.
I don't have purple shoes.
Well, regardless, you good feet, so that's all you need to be Peggy Hill. And Cruz could be one hell of a Hank Hill. Good morning, Robert. Hell yeah. Just passed the marijuana handler's card exam. That's a road trip. And Keely says,
I just don't believe
she
it.
Loves you.
Because if you did, you wouldn't say the things you do.
Yep. I believe you. Maybe she's talking to me.
Maybe she was talking to you.
She's talking to me. Yeah, she's talking to me. She don't like you that much.
Well, I mean, that's fair. She's
for
known me since we were born, literally.
I'm sorry. So yeah, you guys have to pound out this costume thing. I don't understand why you're still dragging your feet on it. We are
because I don't want to do something cliche.
We're
overdone.
What's cliche though? What's cliche? Tell me what's cliche as I share out our show. By the way, Hellfire Radio, make sure if you're on the Facebook page, I know that you are right now because you're watching us. Like, share, subscribe, share out to your friends, spread the word. Hellfire Radio. Try to take over the world a day at a time here. That's basically what we're doing.
What are we going to do today?
Same thing we do every day, Pinky.
It's not pink. But speaking of rodents,
yeah.
Here in London, there is a rat, like a full-size rat that they have trained to detect landmines, and I couldn't find its name, but it just got rewarded. Oh, his name is Magawa. He's a hero rat, and he was rewarded I'm not really sure if it's like a honors medal or what, but it's a medal that they gave to him because he did detect landmines. So he's got a little chain.
Oh my God! Look how weird that thing is.
He's not weird. He's
Why
cute.
didn't you tell me about this? I could have loaded it up in the show. We could have shown.
I just found it. He's so
that's
sweet
not
looking.
a rat. I think that's a baby kangaroo.
That is not a baby kangaroo. He's a big rat.
1000% a baby kangaroo.
But I usually don't typically like rats, but this one's kind of cute. He's brown. It looks more like a meerkat because he's so big. But they give him a little blue collar, and they put a little gold chain on it or a gold medal for his services. That's so cute.
It's creepy. But
if you can train a rat to detect landmines, maybe I can train you and Cruz to act right someday.
I doubt that. We're free spirits. We're peacocks, Chief. You got to let us fly. You got to let us fly. That's
what?
That's a thing. That's a thing.
It's not though, because they don't fly.
You always gotta break things down. You always gotta bring me down first.
I'm not bringing you down. I just want you to understand which fowls fly and which ones don't.
Party fowls, huh?
Like an ostrich.
Flies.
No.
But they can run up to 65 miles an hour.
They run real fast, but they don't fly.
The average speed for a male ostrich is 65 miles an hour.
Are you making this up?
Nah, I've seen it in a movie once.
I don't think you did.
I did, though. I absolutely did. You ever seen Dude, Where's My Car?
Yeah.
The thing.
Is that where you learned it from?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck yeah. It is. It really is. Where they're trapped in the sex dungeon, and they find the Frenchman, and he catches him, puts him in the cage, and Andy Dick's already there. He's in the cage. You don't remember that scene of that movie?
I don't remember them talking about the ostrich.
So he was like, if you want to get out, you have to answer 3 trivia questions. And they were about ostriches and something else. And just so happened, it was one of I don't remember what character it was, but he remembered watching like Animal Planet when he was stoned one day. And he's like, no, the average speed of the male ostrich is 65 miles an hour. That is correct. And they didn't get, they got let go.
They didn't get sex dungeoned.
They didn't get sex dungeoned. Yeah, they didn't get sex dungeoned.
So one of mine, and I believe Cruz's favorite too, when it comes to cakes and chocolates, is German chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Mine too. Hey.
I was going to say, I can't remember if you enjoyed the German chocolate cake.
I do. Yeah, big time. Too much. So I stay away from it.
I will say the first time I made it, I've made it several times perfectly, but the first time I made it in the new home with a new pan, I boiled it. But anyway, so in Berlin, I guess this is where the most German of German chocolate is.
But German.
That's all right. The firefighters there had to go tackle an emergency where a tank of local chocolate like overflowed and it poured out into the streets. There was like 100 tons of chocolate all over the streets, and they were out there shoveling it up to clean up the roads. I'm not sure how sanitary it would be, but maybe like the top layer, just like pocket it.
Just scoop it in, like literally put it into your pocket.
Well, I mean, you need some kind of carrier.
Just get it into your, just put it in a bag and kind of and go with it. Oh,
I mean, but it does sound like a delicious mess to have to clean up.
No, are you so okay? All right, so are you a 10-second person?
We didn't have this conversation, and
Let's
we
have it again.
No.
Let's have it again for the audience right now. Like that was on a completely different show. That was on Inked and Chattered. That's the nighttime show, different audience. This is for our morning time listeners here.
But it doesn't matter because I'm going to tell you no, and you're going to tell me you're a liar.
You're a liar.
See?
You're a liar.
You've never seen me eat something off the floor.
It's because you don't want to fess up to it.
Have you ever seen me eat something off the floor?
I've seen you do a lot of suspect things. Yeah.
No.
That would make me think, God damn, you can do that, but you can't just snag a wiener up off the ground real quick.
A wiener off the ground.
It's the most common thing that you're going to eat. If you're going to drop it off the grill, you just kind of look around and you pick it back up and you throw it back on the grill.
No.
It burns off the germs. That's how it works.
Most common things would be like chips and stuff. You drop while you're snacking. You're not going to just eat a wiener off the ground.
I did that last night. Spilled salsa all over you. And dropped my chip on the ground. Ate it anyway.
Cheese on one side, salsa on the other, chips in the middle. And I'm the one who has to bring it to the table. And I'm in the middle because you both want your freaking rest. And you're reaching over me. I get cheesed on one leg. And you drop salsa all down my freaking ankle. I was like, what are y'all doing? Why are y'all covering me up with dips? I'm just trying to enjoy the game, have a snack, and y'all are getting me covered with all kinds of crap. It's like children.
I've never heard you complain about getting cheesed on before. That's gonna hurt your $6.99 fan base. Yes. I
mean, if I was intentionally looking to get cheesed on, those are my good pants. Y'all were getting all over my good pants.
Wait, no, that's $6.99. That's $7.99 fans page.
Well, no, if I'm wanting to get covered in cheese, no pants.
There's got to be. There's got to be there's a fans page out there for Cheese Anonymous, right?
I mean, you would want like a nice melty cheese. You don't want to like be like laying slaps of cheese slices on you. You want to but you don't want it hot because that's not going to be good. Burn your nips right off. You want
different strokes for different folks, right? You could just throw a couple pieces of American cheese here.
I think that would look good.
Swiss cheese. You know?
Just slap it.
Yeah, or Swiss cheese here, huh? And then
hold it up with your nips.
Yeah. I'm just saying, you got to get creative. We're in a pandemic. Some people are still, furloughed at their houses. You got to get creative. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. It's just, there's guys now doing the OnlyFans.
Oh, the guys are doing it?
Explain to me.
Are they making money?
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I have no idea if they're making money off of it or not.
I mean, if there's men who want to buy women, I don't see why they wouldn't be vice versa.
Appreciate it, Robert. Yeah, for real. Let me know. Give us updates on that, and I'm actually really really interested in the progress on that. You know me, I love anything that has to do with that. So, and speaking of. You should tune into the show Saturday nights from 10:30 to 11 Central Standard Time. It's that smoking show with Scoops the Clown and myself. So yeah, if you're into smoking the cigars and the everything else that comes along with it, you'll definitely want to join in on that show. So I definitely do. I do appreciate it very much so. But back to what you were saying with your cheese and your $6.99.
Oh, I'm all out.
You're all out?
Yeah.
No, that's what it was. The dudes are doing fans only now. And first of all, I guess, what do? You just show your dong? Everybody out there right now that it's...
Not even all the women's pictures. Y'all are telling me when I was getting on y'all's case, like, I'm not going to show my tits. It's not necessarily straight on tits and hoo-nanny. It's just like...
I got to show my butthole.
And like sensual pose, but not necessarily straight out.
So I need you to take pictures of me this evening where I'm like this up against the doorway, pooching my butt out.
It's called a tooch.
I'm sorry?
Whenever you stick out your bum, it's called a tooch.
I'm going to stick my tooch out. That doesn't...
No, it's not called it's not the position is called a tooch.
I'm very confused. But I am curious, though. You know me. I'm curiosity.
I watched a lot of America's Next Top Model.
Is that where you get it from?
That's what it's called. It's called a tooch. You stick your bum out, lift your chest up, tooch.
I don't believe you. Somebody out there help Novella and
then
work on
then you
your
gotta do a smize.
$6.99 poses. The tooch and the smize. Is that smiling eyes? Smiling eyes. Don't forget, if you're a fan of Hellfire Radio, we've got so much more than this show right here. We've got a billion other shows. We cover anything from sports to weed culture, horror culture, fandom, craft beer, music, both rock and hip hop. No country up in here, though. Of course, we cover all your concerts and festivals when they're going live. We're also on Facebook and Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. All platforms, all the time. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your mom and them. Hellfire Radio, and always go to the website, hellfireradio.com. That is where we have all the music reviews, and you can catch a lot of the shows that we do right here on the Runback. So we have a nice little library.
Paranormal, true crime, wrestling, spirituality,
occultism. Time out. Time out. Did you just say wrestling?
Wrestling.
Okay, keep going. I just wanted to bring that to the class's attention.
I'm done.
It's all there. It's all there. I'm really excited to see the new show that you've got going on this Saturday. It's called Mixology.
It's not called Mixology.
It's called Foxtails.
Foxtails.
More than I just want to see how you incorporate the name. She's gonna wear a foxtail.
No, it's just a play on words because I'll have guests will be making cocktails, but you know that I'm very associated with foxes.
Yep.
And my little apartment was
covered in
It took you a while. I think like third week of coming by when we were watching Foosball, you're like, wait a minute, there's a lot of foxes in here. So you don't say.
She's an avid hunter of foxes.
No.
Yes, just
no.
Shoot them right out of the trees.
People think it's goofy or whatever, it's not real or whatever. I got a big Native American background, and I have family who do a lot of the, we'll call it folklore and the, I don't want to call it mythology. It's not really. It's actually a spiritual movement. And I got a relative who did my little spirit guide journey, and so red fox is something that I've always been connected to, but also ended up being my spirit animal. So I just thought it was a fun little play on words. I love foxes and I like cocktails, so we got foxtails. And we're gonna make all the mixed drinks. We're gonna be focusing on for the fall some fun fall tasty incorporated drinks, so like apples, pumpkin, caramel, but also for coming up to Halloween, we're gonna be some really cool spooky Halloween drinks. I got a real fun one with a shark we're wanting to do, and like a witch's brew, of course. We gotta find us some dry ice in this town. Not sure where it's gonna come from, but check that out. It'd be really fun. You can make them for your parties or for your tailgating before football. I think the little fall drinks would be great for football, like getting set up in the mornings.
Yeah, like a tailgating, like a tailgating thing. Yeah.
Yeah, especially with some of like the older gentlemen who like the bourbons and whiskeys. I got some really great ones that'd be good.
I just thought of this brand new show on Hellfire that we can do that I'm gonna do Saturday mornings. It's called Fox Paws, and it's where I'm gonna just mix bar drinks and sit there and drink them and watch the pregame of the college shows. And you just put a camera right here, and I'm just gonna talk shit right on up to the game. Totally didn't just bite your idea.
Good.
No. So yeah,
That's a great idea.
Join Novella and whoever she may have on her show as a guest on Foxtails.
This week it's going to be Kitty, and you may recognize her from our The Other World show where we do spirituality, occultism, and mythology. She's going to be with me probably for the few next times around. Hey, look. There's some dry ice.
See, you can get dry ice.
Cool. So that car I don't have will definitely get me to Metmanville for the dry ice.
Hell yes. Good luck with that one.
Thanks for the advice, though. At least we know somewhere. Sure. I was told Kroger had it, but I've never seen it.
I've never seen dry ice.
It must be a behind the scenes kind of thing, and I'm afraid they may be like
in the deli.
Hey, one back here.
What's the secret password? And you're like, dry ice?
Dry ice.
Damn, you're good, girl. They just go and get it.
Woo!
But you got to say it like the dry eyes guy. Dry eyes. Oh, God. What do you got pulled up right here? What is this?
Oh, well, I pulled this up because it looked interesting. It's about a woman who was suffocating on a ring, but it was cracking me up because on
sorry? Suffocating on a rainbow?
Ring.
And
I'll get into details on that, but what was cracking me up about it was on the up next section, it showed a video that we watched yesterday that you watched like 20 times. And I was like, oh, there that is again.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. There it is again. I don't want to watch.
He's so scared of it. I'm not going to watch it.
It's intimidating. Just think about it. Like, get in your story. Then we'll catch up to that next. We got plenty of time.
All right. Well, this one is a funeral home. They had brought in a woman because she was declared dead by the paramedics. But they get there. She was actually still breathing. She had a ring lodged in her throat that she had accidentally ate. And I think it was like in a whole... Oh, well, they said she was dreaming about it. Like she was having a dream about her ring, and I'm not sure what led her in her dream. Maybe she was going through something weird and she accidentally took it off and swallowed it in her sleep. And so they thought she was dead, but she wasn't dead. And then they had to, resuscitate her real good, take her to the hospital. But they initially thought she was dead. And that's horrifying. You're not dead, but people think you're dead. And that used to be a thing in the way back when. That's why they started doing the wakes, because they'd be like, all right, dead now. And you'd wake up in your coffin like, I'm not though.
That is the worst fear. And I know we've come a long way in
determining dead.
Yeah, determining deadness. But that is my worst fear is
being buried alive.
Or waking up in a casket. Yeah. Buried alive. That's it. No thanks. No thanks. No thanks. Moving on. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I mean, I'm not moving away from anything making you less scared, because I'm talking about this thing.
Yeah.
He found this video of a man who was hiking who gets approached by a mountain lion. Well, at first he showed it to me. He goes, look at this thing. Isn't it the craziest thing? Like, that thing is a mountain lion. It's not an obscure creature or an unknown thing. It's a very common animal. And I was just making fun of him watching it, because it was just this dude with a mountain lion who was backing away from it, making the big noises, trying to, if you make yourself appear bigger and louder, they run away. But I guess it had came up on its babies.
Yeah.
And so it was like trying to get rid of them. And at first, like, oh, no big deal. But then it started doing the charging where its little paws would come out.
Yeah, that.
I was like, okay, now that's horrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already scary because it's a big animal, but that was scary. He was just walking and talking forever. This thing followed him and followed him and followed him. But then all of a sudden, it just decided, okay, I'm out. And it just took off. It was like a blink of an eye gone.
Yeah.
And like I was telling you, that's how you know, though. If it really wanted to had you, it'd have had you.
It's terrifying. I'm not a naturalist at all. I don't know if that's the right word for it. And one of nature. That's not me. Not this guy. Not now. Not ever.
Not me. Not ever.
Ever. Will you catch my ass out in the woods for any reason besides that?
Got lost.
Yeah. Somebody has taken me here and told me there was free candy, an Xbox, and a snow cone machine
in the woods.
In the woods, right after they take me and dump me out of the van that they kidnapped me and said free candy. That'd be the only time. That'd be the only time you catch me in the woods.
And me and Cruz have tried to get you out several times. And every time we almost have you, someone comes over with a horror story about a snake or something.
Or some dumb shit like that pops up on your computer screen. Yes.
Puts him back at square one, and we got to recoax him all over again.
Yeah, see, I'm set back now. Okay, so I'm over the snakes because that mountain jaguar will fucking eat the snake, but it also eat you.
Mountain jaguar.
It's a thing.
It's not a thing.
It's fucking terrifying.
It's cougar, puma, or mountain lion.
Terrifying. Terrifying. Once again, this is my life right here. You'll never. Hey, we're going camping. I'm like, yeah, I'm good here. I'm so busy.
I'm so busy.
It's gonna be me like loading up music or something like that. That's my life in a nutshell right there. Also, hey, don't forget while you're at it, make sure you like, share, subscribe to Hellfire Radio page. You can also subscribe our YouTube page as well.
You have to.
It's definitely something you want to do. The 2020 year is winding down. Hopefully, this is the end of all the extra bullshit. There are tours coming up. Of course, we got the End of Days tour coming up at the end of this month, like we talked about earlier. And then many more concerts loaded up. Bonnaroo has made it official. They are coming back next year, September 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, something like that. It's a 4-day soiree. Schwaggle. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So Bonnaroo has released their their dates, not exactly their schedule yet, because that's
he's
way
trying.
too early. And then also, rumor has it locally here, Exit 111 Festival is right behind it. I know they're doing some pre-concerts. They're going to do some pre-concert, like some old filming on their Facebook page. So shout out to Joe Kirkham. I don't know if you're in here this morning or not, Joe, but they'll be putting it up on the Exit 111 page.
And
Road
hopefully
Warriors
it won't
page,
be
actually, I think.
freezing cold again.
Von Rue's on her birthday. Happy birthday now, because I'll forget in September. That's way too far away. Way too far away. And then, the same thing. See, I missed it. I missed 111 last year because I wanted to go, but we didn't get the passes in time, and Novella only bought 2 tickets for her and Cruz. So I had to sit, and I had to sit lonely in my house and just watch.
I want everyone to know, don't ever sit here and feel sorry for him. He is always invited. He's always included. He intentionally sits alone in his kitchen. It's on him.
You got the
do not feel sorry for him.
Pablo Escobar memes of just sitting around.
But you do it on purpose.
I don't do it on purpose.
You do it to yourself.
I don't do it on purpose. For everything that you see here and all the extra shit I do on social media, and you see me out in public and I'm the chipper guy signing babies and kissing boobies and stuff like that. Wait, is that the wrong? Kissing babies, signing boobies. That's it. That's what you do when you're
not the freaking mayor.
Oh my God.
Nor are you trying to be.
The mayor signs boobies?
That's like a people running for office kind of thing.
I have I've signed 2 sets of boobies in my time in radio. Yeah, that's a thing.
I can sign boobies every day, so I guess I'm famous too.
You should. And then no, not your own. No,
you didn't say who.
No, that's not fair. You gotta sign other people's boobies.
Get them out.
Oh, which, by the way, I don't know if you can see this. Shout out to Death Row Records, huh? They're not what they used to be, but it's still a nice shirt.
That's a nice shirt.
Oh, West Coast.
It's a nice jacket.
Black and get the fuck out of here.
I made this.
That's my jacket that she's never given back because I asked her to sew it, and there it is. Now I'm going to have to outsource because my jacket's not going to be ready for the Exit 111 festival.
You didn't ask for this for the Exit 111 festival.
Or not the Exit 111, but the End of Days tour.
You didn't ask it for that either.
I asked for it
a year
last year, yeah, for just the wintertime because it's cold and I want to promote our fucking show and our brand.
But I didn't have any jackets, so I made it and I kept it.
Oh my God, I'll buy another one. Thank you though. Keely from Cared When Inspired is gonna get me hooked up. She's taking care of my stuff. Yeah, don't you worry about giving me back what is mine that I bought and created in my design.
You got 2 black jackets and red and blue lettering, but you didn't happen to find a 3rd black jacket and purple lettering for me. So I'm keeping it until I'm done with it.
So is that all it's going to take to get my fucking jacket back is to find some purple lettering and another black jacket?
Yeah, so
I'll have it today. Done today. Can you have that sewed in?
No, I don't have a car. Can you get to my machinery?
I know where there's a sew. Do you know how to sew? But
I'm not sewing this by hand. It's not happening. I have to do one of those.
Do you know how to do that?
No. But I am getting it taken care of. I do have the person to do it.
By summer of 2021.
Yeah, he'll get it by then. No, I'll have it to you soon. I got it lined up. I was going to go get it done, and I had no car to get to it. So.
You borrow my car. I just want my fucking jacket back. God. Such a klepto.
I need a zippy one. All I have is hoodies. I like the zippies. They're easier to get on and off without yanking your earrings out.
I know that life. I know that. What do you got here? What is this?
This is some more upcoming music. We talked a little bit about what came out or is coming out on the week of Halloween, but the day before, we have a few other ones that I've noticed. We got Ice Nine Kills. They're gonna have a new one. I heard. Well, it's not new. It's a live version of I Heard They Kill. It's coming out. King Diamond is doing a re-release of The Dark Sides. It just seems like on these upcoming albums, it's not really upcoming new albums for the most part. It's always lives or re-releases, vinyls, things of that nature. But Pussifier has Existential Reckoning will be coming out the day before Halloween.
Okay, which I have a little segue to that too with our guy Maynard.
Okay.
Yeah. So keep going. You're
on
fire.
Bridge is going to be doing Walk the Sky 2.0. I saw a lot of just redos essentially, and then there's a lot of these people. I'm sure we got fans of these bands, but I just don't know who they are. I don't know who these people are.
Start naming them off.
Fate's Warning, Long Day, Good Night. Maybe someone knows who that is.
Yeah.
Surma.
Yep.
The Light Within.
Yep.
Yep.
Keep going.
November 13th.
You're on fire.
Oh, what? Fire.
See this right here? I'm looking at this. I'm waiting for you to get down here. Is this a real thing? Somebody needs to investigate that. It could be me that ends up having to do it. But LA Guns, it says that LA Guns is doing a...
That's a new one altogether.
Yeah. Renegades, Golden Robot. Do you know that LA Guns was the inspiration for Guns N' Roses?
Not.
Yeah. That was Axl was sitting around listening to a lot of LA Guns, which clearly they're an older hair band from LA before Guns N' Roses. So we're like 86 to 88. Yeah, so they got new tunes coming out.
Ginger will have Alive in Melbourne November 20th.
And Billy Joe Armstrong finally,
it's about to release next month. It's been a rumor for a minute that he was going to do a solo album, and there it is. Right
No
there.
Fun Mondays.
Which
He
is
ain't wrong.
every Monday. My Dying Bride, Smashing Pumpkins. I'm kind of eager to see how that how's that going to sound, right? Smashing Pumpkins for forever has been basically a touring band of musicians with Billy Corgan at the forefront. A lot of people don't know that. Much like Nine Inch Nails, it's 9 times out of 10, it's always a brand new band with Trent Reznor, at the forefront, just like Smashing Pumpkins. But they always sound the same. But it's a good thing. They have their own sound, which I'm a very big Smashing Pumpkins fan. They don't ever get the love that they deserve. Within Ruins, Grandson's got a new one coming out, which is that first release they did last year was very awesome. And then there's just a lot of music. There's a lot of music coming down the pipe. I still don't see Limp Bizkit on there.
Oh no!
Fuck. So there's this thing on the internets right now circulating that it's rockers before and after photos of rockers with and without their tattoos, and it's pretty different looking. Like you forget what people look like before tattoos. If I'd have thought on my toes fast enough, I would have posted my before and my now pictures of me, baby Diego at the age of like 14 with 0 tattoos, because after that it was off to the races. But like Jacoby Shaddix says a before and after there. I forgot how many tattoos he has collected, how untattooed he was in the very beginning. James Hetfield of Metallica, Kerry King of Slayer before he got his all of his tribal down his arms and everything. There's a couple other ones I can't. Oh, Rob Halford from Judas Priest, Zombie, and somebody else. But yeah, it's startling how people look before they get tatted up as opposed to when they look like they look now. Huh? Dun, da, da, dun, da, tattoos. Da. Yeah, tattoos everywhere. So yeah, that's a quirky little thing. And then also there's this article that's up right now about Jason Hook leaving. It was rumored that he was leaving Five Finger Death Punch, and of course they got the new Greatest Hits album, A Decade of Destruction, coming out, or it's already out in the near future. I think it might already be out.
Well, this is the second part of it. They've already done
this
one
is
before.
Part 2. Okay,
yeah.
So that's why I'm so confused on it. But he's addressed the rumors, and the rumors apparently are true. He thanked the fans for all their support and whatnot, and said he has, for lack of better words, a gag order, and you can't really talk about it right now. So Five Finger Death Punch is down yet another person. They lost their drummer last year. I think he's a cop now in somewhere. Jeremy, the drummer from Five Finger Death Punch, and now their guitar player is also leaving. Is that Five Finger? Yeah, that's Five Finger. Yeah, it is. It is. Also, 25 years ago today, Korn released their first album. 25 years ago. I was like, yeah. I'm gonna say I was like a fucking teenager then. I was a teenager then.
You was 12.
Me?
Mm-hmm. I was 2. You was 12.
Okay. See, you math better than me.
I don't math good though.
Your math is quicker than mine. Your math is way quicker than mine. Don't forget, we got a lot of other cool shows here on Hellfire Radio, and let's take a couple second time out and show you what we're talking about.
What's up, everybody? I'm Diggs.
And I'm Ashley, and we're from Hell Entertainment.
Join us for Sinner Sundays from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m.
on Hellfire Radio.
Right here on Hellfire Radio, Sinner Sundays, every Sunday night, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 o'clock for the East Coasters and 5 o'clock for the West Coast Familia out there, Pacific Standard Time. So there's a interesting read in COVID, and it's political and it's not, and is it real and is it fake and blah blah blue. And I don't really give a fuck when it comes to all that extra shit on the in between. I just know that we're having to wear masks everywhere we go. And as much as you don't want to do it, I guess you should wear your masks. I don't really fucking know. I don't have a dog in the fight. I just do what the Walmart police tell me to when I just want to go in and get my fat snacks and my energy drinks. But a very popular person has come forward and saying they're having lung damage due to the COVID, and that's Maynard. Maynard said he's suffering from a little bit of blowback. He had COVID back in March, April, right after what we think that we got over it. And yeah, he said it's affecting his everything. It's affecting all of his lungs. His breathing capacity is not what it used to be. He can still sing. It's okay. He can still sing and make the wine, so he'll be able to eat tomorrow.
At least he can make the wine.
Yeah, but yeah, he's just saying he's kind of still having a hard time with it. I guess maybe he had some lung scar tissue. I don't know if that's a thing, but yeah,
since it is respiratory, I can see that.
Yeah. So he's struggling with that, which is it's kind of sobering to see somebody like that in the rock community pop forward and say, "Hey, yeah, it fucked me up," so. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. It just, it's just more news that this shit is kind of real, and gotta figure it out. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so hopefully Maynard recovers fully from this, and it must be, he must be okay so because Pussifer has put out the new album. I know that shit's been wrote for a minute, but still, I mean, he's up on his feet. He's been good to go. He just kind of come out and talked about it for just a hot minute.
So I know World War II was awful and all, but we did get Nutella out of it.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Please, you can't just interject into my story and then not explain about how we got Nutella.
Yeah, Nutella was invented during World War II. Hazelnuts are actually being mixed in the chocolate to extend the chocolate rations, because I guess when you're in the middle of a war, it's very important that you have chocolate rations.
Okay.
But yeah, in their attempt to get those rations to be extended longer, an Italian pastry maker ended up mixing the hazelnuts with the chocolate, and then it ended up making Nutella, and they perfected that recipe, made it delicious, and now we put it on everything. Or at least I know a lot of people who do. I used to eat it quite a bit with my friend. She used to have it with literally everything: toast, crackers, eat it out of the jar. She did Nutella, crazy. But I haven't had it in years. But yeah, I did not know that. That's a very interesting fact to me. World War II. At least we got Nutella out of it. I was like, hey, you know what? I always get a theme going sometimes. Once I hit on something, I always find a way to find a backup. Germans and chocolate again. I had a German and a chocolate story earlier, and I found another German and chocolate story now.
I don't understand, though. Nutella is just such a...
You don't care for it?
I got... And if any of you watched that smoking show last Saturday night, you heard the story about the cookies and cream Nutella in the very not good time I had with some of the devil's lettuce that was not pure. It was impure. It may or may not have been laced with some not fun times. So it had to involve putting a cat in a laundry basket so it would not escape. Cats were not harmed in this story. No animals were harmed in this story. I had to open the doors because I felt like the world was caving in on me, right? So like the cat wanted to get out the door. I had to put a laundry basket on top of the cat and then books on top of the laundry basket. It was a strong cat.
Are you sure it wasn't a mountain lion?
It was not the mountain
You're trying
lion.
to capture a
It
mountain
was not
lion
the
in
ma-
a laundry basket.
Yeah, so I got so fucked up one night I let a mountain lion
Here,
into my
kitty,
house.
kitty,
Yeah.
kitty.
I just put a laundry basket over top of it. No, and then I proceeded to pig out on Ritz crackers and cookies and cream Nutella.
That sounds awful. Cookies and cream version.
At the time, it sounded like gourmet dining at your local, home cooked restaurant.
So what's that got to do with the cat?
Oh, I'm just saying that I trapped a cat inside of a basket so it wouldn't escape outside because I had to open the doors.
Was your cat?
No.
No.
But I mean, wasn't my cat. It was a house cat, though.
And you just assumed it was going to run away for no reason?
Oh yeah, I kept trying to. I had to chase it off the porch twice, and I was like, I'm too fucked up to keep doing this, and I don't really want to explain why their cat's gone the next morning. So I just was like, get in here, kitty.
Bye, kitty.
Boop.
You just put it in a room.
I wasn't thinking on my toes at that.
Oh yeah,
at that
it doesn't
point.
seem like
I seen the laundry basket, I seen the stack of books, I seen the cat, and I was like, perfect.
Perfect. So was this like a Maine Coon? It must have been a big old kitty.
Yeah, I think it was a
Maine Coon.
It was a Siamese.
Siamese are tiny.
This is a fat Siamese.
A big fat one.
Yeah.
Oh, so it wasn't a big cat. It was an unhealthy cat.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That is exactly right. It's a big unhealthy.
Was it intended to be a big cat?
It just worked out that way. But anyways, yeah, Nutella, the cookies. Yeah, I'm trying to get to the Nutella story.
I'm
And you're worried about this
interested in
damn cat. Yeah. The cookies and cream Nutella and Ritz crackers is something that you don't come back from. Once you've binged on it once, you don't come back from that. You don't want that again. I've not touched it since. There's only like a few things in my life that I've never touched after I got sick from it.
Mhm.
Mayonnaise for a very long time.
Yeah.
But now I'm coming back to the underground world of people that put mayonnaise on things. But mainly it's just on my elotes, on my street corn, and that's about it.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing I've seen you put it
Yeah.
on. Because we have went through a Jack in a Box or other places, and you've just been marrying hell. Mine will have tomatoes on it when I don't want it, and yours will have mayonnaise on it when you don't want it. And we're both sitting here like, what do we do with this?
We don't. Yeah.
Now what do we do?
9 times out of 10, they're gonna fuck that order up.
Uh-huh.
If I say
No mayo.
They're like extra.
Okay, extra cheese. I said no. I don't even like cheese. I don't like cheese on my hamburgers. It's not that I don't like cheese on my hamburgers. It's just it all started with when I was super poor growing up in the mean streets of Oakland, California.
It all
And
started.
I couldn't afford the extra 35 cents for the piece of cheese. So I said, just give me a hamburger, please, sir.
You're so full of crap. You're just so full of crap.
It's a true story. It's a true story.
There's actual people who've had those problems.
I had those
You
problems
did
growing
not.
up. I had those problems growing up.
Yours was like, well, if you don't have the premium quality Guerrero cheese, I don't want your single Kraft American. No, it's your.
What is this sliced
What is
American
this?
cheese? What are we?
We need some tips to throw this off.
Yeah, give me some tips.
Where's that
age of 10.
$7.99 cheese?
Aha. I don't know. I like cheese. I like cheese. I don't like cheese as much as you like cheese. You like cheese at a healthy, unhealthy rate. But just to go to a cookout or go to a burger joint or whatever, I'm not going after something that's got cheese on it. But I'll eat it. When have you ever seen me pick up the cheeseburgers at a cookout? I'm just like, well, whatever. I don't know why. There's no reason behind it.
Just don't do it.
I just don't do it.
Hmm.
But yeah, and definitely don't fucking put mayonnaise on my burger.
I know that. I know no mayonnaise.
Yeah. Wendy's-
Neither one New York crews will do the mayonnaise.
Wendy's on Jefferson. I'm talking to
I'll
you
do it
right
every
now.
time.
Every
time.
fucking time. Wendy's on anywhere. If anybody's watching this show right now or watches it on the run back later on this afternoon, if you work at Wendy's, do me a favor. Don't put mayonnaise on the burgers when somebody says no mayonnaise, please.
Pretty sure they're like, okay.
So I got
mayonnaise.
yeah, right, yeah, mayonnaise for life now. Extra lettuce, you say, huh? Yeah. There was like my mayonnaise infatuation with it being gross started like way back in my youth. So I got sick from it when I was like a teenager. I got sick from it, like food poisoning, I think is what it was. I know I got sick as shit on a mayonnaise and steak thing for breakfast. But years before that, and we got enough time for this story, so that there was this story on the local FM station back home in the Bay Area. There's this lady lived across the Golden Gate, so she lived on the Benicia side, and she would have to commute over the Golden Gate, pay her $40 to get over to come back into the city when she worked in the city of San Francisco. She stopped and got, it was just, I guess, after breakfast time, so she stopped and got a chicken sandwich, no mayonnaise, because she knew that she would not be able to eat it all and wanted to let it sit, and she didn't want the mayonnaise to get that
coagulated.
Yeah. It's that nasty, clear yet yellow, you know how it turns. So she said, "So no mayo." She gets it in her car, gets it in her belongings, right? Gets over the bridge. She's about to go into work. She decides, I'm just going to take a quick bite of it because she's going to run in and run back out, whatever. I think that's how the story went. So she went to bite it. She seen that there was just mayonnaise out the sides of it. Like, so she's like, well, whatever. She bit into it. 2 hours later, they were rushing her to like St. Mary's Hospital there in San Francisco for food poisoning because it wasn't mayonnaise. The chicken had a tumor in it. No mayonnaise. When I say no mayonnaise, I mean,
what's that got to do with the mayonnaise?
No
then you just said it was
because it wasn't mayonnaise. It was the chicken tumor seeping out of the chicken sandwich. Yeah. Some kind of foreign substance, much like the tree frog and the tacos at Taco Bell and the kangaroo meat and the Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box is known for kangaroo meat, and it's not. Delicious.
Leave me alone.
Delicious. One more time before we get out of here today, Novella, tell them about your great grand adventures in the Halloween right here in Cookeville, Tennessee on October 31st, which just so happens to be Halloween, kids.
Oh, wow. Yes, please don't forget to check us out. We do have a link on the Facebook page that will take you to show you all the information you need to know, breakdown of our sponsors, the prizes, costume contest, everyone who's going to be there as far as entertainment, food-wise. Please make sure to also find the link on that page where you can order your cup, and you can also get additional raffle tickets as well as a t-shirt if you'd like. Pre-ordering that will help us get to you the day of. If you wait too late, we may not be able to get them. We will get them to you. It just may not be the day of if you wait too late. So go ahead and get those pre-ordered. We'll get you set up, and those get you the free beer fill as well as a raffle entry. Do the thing. Make it happen. Come see us.
See? I was doing the Vanna White thing. Not very good at it. I'm trying. There we go. So yeah, definitely you want to pick up your tickets and whatnot for Halloween. It's going to be in Cookeville, Tennessee at Jighead Brewery, badass brewery. If you've never been and you're in the area, I do recommend that you stop by. It's going to be a fun family atmosphere. Bring the kids, bring the dogs, bring the husband, bring the wife.
Bring everybody.
Bring everybody. And then, of course, I will not be there because I have something else that was scheduled months in advance. And then I'll be at that. It's the End of Days tour. Going on October 30th, 31st, and November 1st. 3-day tour going through Houston, Texas, Slidell, Louisiana, and then we're going to double back into San Antonio. A Killer's Confession, which is not on this flyer. I'll eventually get the new flyer, and we'll put that up there. But a Killer's Confession. Ellefson and Saliva will be your main headlines, and there'll be a lot of different bands throughout the 3 days, just a rotating 3-day tour of a lot of different bands. Get your tickets. They are on sale right now. For more information, you can go to the Anthem Entertainment page on Facebook, also the 434 Management page, and of course, you can always get your information on hellfireradio.com or right here on the Morning Asylum. I think it's going to wrap it up for us. We'll be back tomorrow with more fun facts about why you don't want to eat chicken sandwiches with mayonnaise, and Novella might have some brand new fingernail claws.
Nope.
And I'll eventually get my goddamn jacket back. Till then, we'll see you guys.
Ta-ta!
Are you still here? It's over. The show's done. Go like, share, subscribe, Hellfire Radio. Also, you can find us on YouTube and Twitch and Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. Like, share, subscribe. Now go on. The show's done. Leave me be. I need coffee.